Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to talk about the new changes which are coming because of Apple's iOS 14 update. And you must have seen an informational box here on your Facebook Ads Manager which says start preparing for the impact of iOS 14 changes. Let me just zoom in. So this is the information box, and in this video I'm going to explain what iOS 14 changes are, and I'm going to show you how it's going to impact you and your business. So it says Apple has announced changes with iOS 14 that will affect how we receive and process events from tools such as Facebook Pixel. So here Facebook is saying that iOS 14 update is going to change how they receive and process events from Facebook Pixel. So I'm going to explain this after reading the whole thing. So just hang on. Once these changes take effect, website domains currently sending events will be initially configured by Facebook to send no more than 8 default events per domain. So let me explain this first. So now Facebook has to configure the ad manager in a way that you cannot set up more than 8 default events per domain. So let me show you how Facebook Pixel works first, and then I'll show you how this is going to impact you. So if you go to any website, like here I am on, let me go to quotemarshals.com. So here I am on quotemarshals.com, and you can see that if I see how many pixels are there, I am using, by the way, Facebook Pixel Helper Chrome extension to see the pixel present on the website. So here you can see there is one pixel found on www.quotemarshals.com. So here you can see that there are these are called events. This is the general event and this is the page view event. So you can see that page view event is installed on this page. And apart from that, there are many more events installed on the website, not just 2 events. If I go to any product page, you can see that here a new event is now triggered called view content. Let it load. You can see view content pixel is now added. Now if I go to add to cart, another event will be here. Let me choose the size. And now another event is triggered, which is add to cart. And once I click on checkout, another event will be triggered called initiate checkout. So it's going to load up. Just hold on. Yeah, here it is, initiate checkout. So there are at least 5 pixels installed on every website. One is page view, which is actually the default one, which is there on every single page. Then the next is view content, which is present on the product page. The next is add to cart, which is on the add to cart button. The next is initiate checkout, and the last one is purchase. I couldn't show you the purchase because I have to complete the purchase, but it's usually on the order confirmation page or the thank you page. And these are the 5 pixels which are present. These are the 5 events which are present in 1 pixel. Okay. So now what Facebook is saying is that you can have only 8 events per domain. So like this is a website, quotemarshals.com. So here I can only have 1 pixel, and here I can only have 8 events. So you might be thinking that there are only 5 events that you need. Then what's the need to worry that you must have 8 events? So the problem here is that Facebook keeps on disabling the ad accounts. So let me just show you this one. So you can see here that Facebook has disabled this ad account, and along with this account, Facebook also disabled all the assets associated with that ad account. And you can see here that the pixel is also banned here. And since Facebook keep on disabling a lot, so it can affect businesses a lot. So what people are doing nowadays is that they are creating multiple ad accounts, and there they are creating multiple pixels, so that they can be assured that even if one ad account gets disabled, they can still have another ad account, they can still have another pixel. So just to explain this, let me go to bewakoof.com. This is a website, bewakoof.com. It's quite popular. And you can see here, if I go to Facebook Pixel Helper, you can see that there are 5 pixels found on bewakoof.com. So if you count all the events in the pixel, just page view events, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 events are there here on this page. And if I go to their product page, then more events will be triggered. Let me go to the product page. And here, let it load. And here now view content event is also triggered. And view content is triggered in all these pixels, you can see here. So now you can see there are 10 events here itself. So Facebook will not allow this anymore, and now they cannot have more than 1 pixel. So why I'm saying this, that see, they have 1 pixel in which they have all these 5 events, and then they have another pixel where they have 5 more events. But now, since Facebook is allowing only 8 events, now you can not have the last 2 events, which are initiate checkout and purchase. So basically, you cannot have another pixel because you can't track all the events in that pixel. So this is the issue, and it's going to severely impact everyone, because now you have to rely on only one pixel, and if your ad account gets disabled, then your pixel will also go away, and then you have to create another ad account, then you have to create a new pixel, and then you have to start again. So it's like starting a new business all over again. All your data will be gone and all your personalization will be gone. So this is a big issue. And apart from this, Facebook has also written an article which is speaking up for small businesses. I'll share the link in the description, on 16th December 2020. So in this article, Facebook has shown another issue which is going to happen because of this update. So they have shown what's going to happen in iOS 14 update. In this, you can find the impact which entrepreneurs, content creators, and small businesses are going to have because of this. So the first one is that free apps and entrepreneurs, people who are going to build them, they are also going to get affected. But I'm not covering that. I'm going to directly jump to the second effect, which is this affects not just app developers, but also small businesses that rely on personalized ads to grow. So if you are using Facebook ads, what effect you are going to have here, I'm going to read and I'm going to explain how it's going to work. So it says, here's why. Small business have small budgets. For these small budgets to work, they have to be targeted at the customers that matter to small businesses. So what's happening is Facebook's personalized ads are not going to work that effectively, and small businesses who have very limited budget, they have to target customers who matter the most to the businesses. And Facebook has now given an example also. It doesn't do a local wedding planner any good to reach to people who aren't planning a wedding. So if you are a local wedding planner, then you may not be able to reach people who are actually planning a wedding, because the personalized ads will now not work. And here another example Facebook has given. Likewise, it doesn't do a small e-commerce outfit selling customized dog leashes any good to reach to cat owners. So if without personalized ads, what's going to happen is, if you have a small e-commerce business which is selling dog leashes, it may reach out to potential cat owners because the ads are no longer personalized anymore. Simply put, by dramatically limiting the effectiveness of personalized ads, Apple's policy will make it much harder for small businesses to reach their target audience. So this will be the issue with the whole Facebook ads, that since the personalization will be gone, Facebook's policy will actually make it harder for the small businesses to reach their target audience. So Facebook has also given an example here. Case in point, our studies have shown that when running ads on Facebook family of apps to drive sales on their website, small business advertisers saw a cutoff over 60% of their sales. On an average, for every dollar they spent when they aren't able to use their own data to find customers on Facebook. So you may have a 60% loss of sales because of this issue of not having personalized ads. So just to give an example, Facebook is saying, currently a local bookstore could spend $50 on a relevant and personalized ad and may win 5 sales. So if a bookstore spends $50, they may get 5 sales. But without the use of their own data to personalize an ad, the business could spend $50 and may win only 2 sales. So it may happen that in the future, if you spend $50, you may get only 2 sales because of this update. So this is a huge issue, and Facebook is also against it. Facebook has actually criticized Apple's iOS privacy with full page newspaper ads. As you can see here, there are lots of articles written on this also. And not just once, Facebook has criticized it twice. Here it says, Facebook hits Apple back with second critical newspaper ad, and here you can see. So Facebook is obviously against it, but Facebook does not have any choice, because here it says, we disagree with Apple's approach and situation, yet we have no choice but to show Apple's prompt. So Facebook has to execute this Apple's policy, because if we don't, they will block Facebook from App Store, which would further harm the people and the businesses that rely on our services. So people who are advertising on Facebook will actually harm more if Facebook doesn't listen to this and gets blocked from App Store. And they say that we cannot take this risk on behalf of millions of businesses who use our platform to grow. So this was all about iOS 18's policy, and this is how it's going to impact you and your business. So I hope that you like this video, and thank you for watching.